Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Capture the People podcast. Benny here. Shout out to boy Alex.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, we're here with a very special guest, and well, go ahead. I mean, just tell people who you are and what you do.
I'm Kvng Russ. I make music. I'm out of Atlanta, by the way. But I make all types of music. I don't like to say I'm just a rapper because I like to experiment in different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm 21, born in Atlanta. And I'm here today with Capture the People Films, and I'm glad to be here. These are great people.
Thank you for coming.
For sure, man. I'm so glad we finally got to do this one. We've been talking about this shit ever since the Capture the Fear. After all that, we tried to set this up, but I mean, now we're here, so
Yeah.
I just want to go ahead and go into it, man. Like, I remember meeting you from that BTS shoot with Mike and Visions and YC Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy because I didn't even really plan on doing behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought about doing it, but it's like by the time I get to the music video and whatnot, I'm just not really thinking about it. I just want to, do my thing and get out of there. But I think I seen you because Armand Clemens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They shared some of my shit, or
Yeah, I think he did or y'all did an interview or whatever.
Yeah.
Or something. I just seen you.
Oh, you talking about Cash?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I didn't know him by his full name. I know it by his Instagram, but Cash Nasty, or what was it? Cash something like that.
Something.
I forgot. It was Cash with a K. I remember you, bro. That's who you met, or that's who you.
Yeah,
knew?
I was on Instagram, and of course I follow him because we played football together in high school, and I seen you on one of his posts, and I seen you post him, and I'm like, this is day of the music video, like before the music video, I think, and I'm like, okay, I might want to shoot behind the scenes. And then I just seen you did it, so I'm like, let me DM you. It was kind of like a quick interaction. It happened so quick.
Yeah.
I didn't really know who you were for real. I just wanted behind the scenes. I seen you, and I hit you up, and you pulled up, and it was cool. I fuck with it. That was my first behind the scenes on video.
And Dreadlocks, for those of you listening, like, it is a dope ass song. Y'all need to tap in. I'm gonna put well, you'll have all his links in the description, but as far as that song go, as far as how it went, I think it was dope as fuck. The concept behind it, and just whatever Mike, shout out Mike and Visions, whatever he had planned out for the video, that was dope as hell. How did you meet him? Because I know that man be shooting for Dirk.
Yeah,
so
how did I meet him? I'm trying to think.
Music videos
I know he went to school at GSU, and I went to school at GSU too. So that's kind of. But I think I seen him on Instagram, kind of like how I met you.
Yeah.
And well, actually, my videographer before him was my boy Reese. He do all my videos, but he played football, so he was at school at the time. So I needed another person to shoot my video. So I hit him up, and he pulled up, and it went great. But that was actually my second video with him. Because The Realist, I did that with him as well.
Yeah, I saw that you shot that one in the studio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a hard video too. I fuck with his edits too and the flow of the video.
It was hard.
For sure. But that's crazy as fuck because you're tapped in with Mike and Visions, but you're also doing a song featuring YC Titan.
Right.
But I know you're closer to Titan with you knew him before, right?
Yeah. We've made a few songs together.
How did you guys meet?
GSU, actually, my boy Leo. I know y'all can't see him, but shout out my boy Leo. I met him kind of through Leo. Leo put me onto his music while we was at GSU. And
Mm-hmm.
they went to school together in the summer, and they used to rap just in the school hallway or whatever.
Oh,
the dorm hallway.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So that's how I heard of his music before. But then I think I really just hit him up on IG, like, you trying to do a song? I sent him a song, sent it back. It was fine. I'm like, okay, I fuck with the feature. I fuck with your music. Like, I'm gonna keep hitting you up in the future. And we just been making out music and hits ever since then.
Hell yeah, dope shit. I mean, your music is good as fuck. I mean,
appreciate it.
Yeah, me and Alex were listening to that shit the other day.
I probably have I'm really not. I'll even show you after. I probably have 6 or 7 songs on my Spotify playlist that I listen to daily. For real, bro.
Appreciate it.
Honestly, it's almost like the same thing with Titan. This is one of the other artists that really was, looking forward to this whole day. I was really looking forward to just meeting you, because I know we talked a little bit at Capture the Fear, when you came for the rehearsal. And that's the other thing too that I wanted to bring up with you is not a lot of people came. And you came, so that just shows on how much you really wanted your shit to be good, and that that's just it goes a long way with us, just with respect, because
This man was invested into the event.
There was only 4 people out of 27 that came for rehearsal.
Right.
Like, you don't really care about your set that much. Like, come on.
Right.
I know other people had, like, stuff coming up, but, like,
yeah.
for you to just make the time, like, it's just really dope.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the music is there. It's
I mean, I try to be a man of my word. Like,
of course.
I told y'all I was going to pull up, and I respect y'all for inviting me. So, like, mutual respect. I'm going to show up and try to do my best to be there and be ready.
And it's so hard to find those type of artists nowadays, but when you do find them, you just got to keep them around and just keep working with them and keep building. And it's great that, like, we have you here now. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that. It's great to be here.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think that's what separates an artist from someone who's just trying to make music. Like, an artist is really about their shit, so they're going to stay consistent and really get the deadlines on point and just be on time and show up for shit. Right. And then some dude just trying to make music has a couple of songs and then just doesn't really do anything with it. But
somebody who's not really serious.
Yeah. And that shit, like, I never really shot a behind the scenes for another music video. But I still, like, you hit me up and I still took the opportunity because I feel like you get a lot luckier when you just start doing more things. Because you're
on the fly, too.
Yeah, just the probability of you meeting somebody famous or somebody, like,
sometimes
you can get in touch with.
It's a lot about connections, really, too.
Exactly.
Like, sometimes it's not even just for what you're doing itself. It's just to meet people and
for sure.
You know.
I mean, if Benny never went, he would have never met Titan.
Exactly.
He would have never done an interview. I would have never met Titan.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So, like, it all just like a trickle effect.
Yeah,
you know
and that's
what I mean?
like the step ladder up. You working your way up. That's really
one person is gonna help you get one more ladder up.
Exactly.
You know
Hell
what I mean?
yeah.
So
shit. Speaking about the ladder, how was it like at the bottom? Like, when did you start this, and how was that?
Okay. So really, all right. There's kind of like a 2-step process in the beginning. So the first was this dude on my football team named Jacoby Widener. Leo knows. He used to, like, just mess around with music or whatever, and I'm like, how you do that? Like, how you make music on your phone? And it was like an app called BandLab that he sent me. So I was like, I would record like random stuff on BandLab, but it was really cool. Like, it was
just with the headphones.
Yeah, like with the Apple headphones.
Yeah.
Oh, you're speaking into that.
Yeah, just record on there. But
that's how everyone usually starts, though.
It was like before I actually
start somewhere.
Yeah, it was like before I actually even had a passion for making music.
When did you start making music? What year was it?
2018.
Okay, and you said you're 21 right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you started like right when senior year, probably?
Yeah, senior year of high school.
Okay, that's dope.
But it wasn't nothing serious, and it really got serious when I started GSU.
Yeah.
Because my roommate made music, Brandon. Shout out Brandon. He had like a little setup or whatever, and you know we live in the same dorm room. He got the setup. Like, of course I'm gonna be on it.
Yeah.
So I just started making music for fun, really. But then I started liking it, and then once I started liking it, you know, you practice it more and try to actually get yourself better at it rather than just doing it for fun.
Yeah.
And that's where I am now, like, just trying to get better every day.
Yeah, no, that's hard as fuck. Besides your music, like, is there anything else that you're kind of working on right now that you do?
Yeah, I'm trying to get into real estate, finna start up an Airbnb. You know, I don't want to, like, just put out all my moves and stuff.
Oh, yeah, no, don't, no.
No, yeah. But, yeah, I'm definitely working money moves. Like, sometimes I feel like I lose myself in the music. Sometimes I got to take a step back. Like, right now, I feel like I kind of taken a step back because in the past, like, I usually release albums, like, every few months. But really, I just been doing singles lately because, like, I'm trying to invest myself in other stuff as well. But that doesn't mean I'm, like, you know.
No, but you just recently dropped a project, too.
Yeah,
that shit was hard as fuck.
Like an EP in August, and then I've dropped a few singles after that. But, yeah, I kind of wanted to, like, slow down. I don't want to put too much music out, especially while my name is not all the way out there yet, because I don't want to, like, over-dilute myself.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just what Titan said that also. He was just like, I was, like, looking back in my catalog and, like, I'm not where I want to be yet, and he just wanted to kind of control, like, what he was releasing. Yeah. So it's almost the same thing with you.
Yeah.
You're just trying to control. You probably have so much in the vault, though. Like, do you make a lot of music even though you don't release it?
So, yeah, I make a lot of music, but a lot of it's never going to get heard. Like, it's just I don't know, kind of just stuff that's on my laptop. When I make a song and I know it's coming out, I already got that.
You already know, Like, you have a separate whole folder for it. Yeah, okay.
But, yeah, I agree with Titan, though. Like, he do put out a lot of music. But the thing with his music is, to me, it's a lot of good. He got a lot of good music. I don't really ever hear a bad song per se from him.
Yeah.
It's
crazy as fuck. But I mean, with your songs as well, like, it's just unique. The fact that it's kind of like some fresh shit that you can listen to. That's why it's so good though, because it's like some shit you don't listen to usually.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's another reason why sometimes a lot of the songs on my in my like folders never come out, because if I feel like they're not original, or like if I feel like it's something that I've kind of done already, I'm not gonna put it out, even if it's really not. I'm so self-conscious of trying to keep my music fresh.
Yeah.
So.
But you're being real with yourself and
Yeah.
not just putting shit out just to put it out.
Yeah.
Which is good, because you're giving quality shit to your fans, for sure. But as far as when it comes to making music, do you do any kind of producing yourself, or do you just do your part and then work with a producer?
So I don't produce my own beats, but I do mix my music, like mix and engineer all my stuff.
Okay.
I got a home studio and everything, so I kind of do my own thing.
Okay.
I kind of just learned it along the way. I never like went to school or anything for it.
So you're saying all this shit that's out right now, you mix and mastered it.
Yeah.
It's just you putting together, finding a beat and then going on it.
Yeah, I got a few producers I'm cool with who like send me beats and stuff. My main producer is Os. Shout out Os. Yeah, he kind of like, we kind of like a combo.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Well,
like whenever he provides a beat and I provide the lyrics, it's always a hit in my opinion.
Oh, for example, like, can you give a couple examples of
The Realest, my most popular song?
He made that beat?
Yeah.
Shit.
Dude, I fuck with that song. Shit is so hard.
The song is
dude,
so
dude.
good. Like, the video is good as fuck, too.
Yeah, the video made it far.
I honestly don't think I watched the video.
Yeah, you should.
I'm gonna definitely watch it after now, because y'all are hyping it up.
Got to, man.
Yeah, that was honestly my favorite video, how it turned out. It was great.
No, but what do you call it? It's just you're solid with your numbers and how much videos you have out. As far as kind of like what's the plan for this year? Like, what do you think you should focus on?
Right now, I'm trying to focus on, like, I don't know, just releasing more singles and not as many albums. I guess that's not really something I'm working on. That's just something the mindset I'm in for right now. Like I was talking about before, I just don't want to over dilute my music. But I guess I can definitely say drop more music videos. We just started shooting one yesterday for a new song that's not out yet, but y'all gonna hear that one soon and see it soon, by the way. But yeah, I just want to release more visuals and stuff.
Yeah.
Give the people something to see with the music, and sometimes the visual makes the song better. Like,
yeah, for sure. So I think that's like how you know it's a good video, because it brings it does its part.
Yeah.
It's not just a song that's carrying the video, for sure.
Right.
Or vice versa, where you have a hard ass video and the song's just not there.
And the video's gonna automatically bring more eyes to your song.
Yeah.
So.
And to have some shit to put on YouTube, I mean that's good too.
That's gonna capture a whole nother audience.
Hell yeah. Do you have your own YouTube, or do you usually just upload onto? Other channels?
I got my own YouTube channel. It's just my artist name, Kvng Russ, KVNG RUSS. Don't get it confused. But but yeah.
Why the V though? Why KV?
Really, I didn't really think out my name. Like, my last name is Russell, so that's where the Russ comes from. But
okay.
The King, it was kind of just, I'm a king and I just wanted to be different. So I didn't want to put the I just put the V, and I was like, I'm gonna roll with it. But yeah.
No, that's hard as fuck.
It's not super thought through, but kind of just like I said, I started making music for fun, so like that was just the name I came up with, and I never really changed it from there.
It's a hard fucking name though.
I appreciate it.
But one thing I always try to say is, like, the name, you either make the name what it is, or the name just makes itself. And so it doesn't matter. You can have a shitty name, but go hard as fuck, build up that brand.
At that point, the name don't even really matter.
Exactly. I mean, the Island Boys, like, that sounds like simple as fuck, but it's like when you say it, it's like there's some meaning behind it now, whether it's good or not.
Song out?
Is that the?
I don't know.
The Island Boy song, is that the only song that got out? Like, is that the real reason, the only song that got money right? Or like the reason they got money right now? Because that shit pisses me off, bro. Like,
that's what I'm saying though. But I mean, the same time, like, it could be.
Let's just shave our heads and get in the stew, and then just do some crazy shit. And we'll get famous.
I'm just saying, maybe like I could do some shit with my hair, get some waves or some shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. Is that those like the twins?
Yeah, they got
they got the wigs.
Yeah.
What is it called?
The wigs.
Yeah, wigs.
Yeah.
Like,
we actually have some guy coming on in a few weeks that's gonna have one.
He has one.
Yeah, he has one wick. He's actually gonna be on in a few weeks.
That's kind of fire.
Yeah,
that's funny as fuck.
I mean, if you could pull it off, I mean, I know some people could pull it off, but then I see some people with like, they'll have like 20. I'm like, bro, what's going on? Like 4 or 5 is good, but
yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
It's that Florida style.
Yeah, it's that Florida look that they're trying to get going. on. But
Yeah.
so how's your experience here as an artist in Atlanta?
I mean, I feel like Atlanta is one of the music hotspots, so naturally it's gonna bring more opportunities opposed to a lot of other places. But I mean, you know, you get to meet a lot of rappers, good rappers, and like all the events like Capture the People, the one in
Yeah.
October, the Halloween thing. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just meet a lot of great talent out of Atlanta, and it's good to connect and build like a strong foundation in your city, and then expand out from there.
For sure. But I mean, I think the further up you go, the smaller the world seems, because you start connecting the dots. Like this person knows this person, and this
Yeah.
person does this.
Yeah.
I think especially in this scene, like there's just a lot of similar faces. For
I
sure.
agree. Definitely. As fuck.
You're hungry as fuck.
Yeah,
Damn. Shit. Yeah, you smoked before this, right? You
That
said?
mid
Yeah.
blunt high just hit you.
Damn.
Right. That should
Hell
just
yeah.
smack me.
That was me earlier this morning, bro.
Dude,
Fucking.
that was me after I ate or before I ate Waffle House.
Damn. What's your opinion on waking and baking?
Uh,
Random ass question of the day.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like, I don't like to start my day off right away by doing it. Like, I want to make sure I get my morning, like, what I need to do in the morning over with, and then I might smoke.
Yeah. Shit.
But sometimes it's weird. Sometimes I guess it really depends on what I'm smoking. Like, sometimes I feel real lazy when I smoke, but then sometimes it make me like creative and want to like get shit done.
Yeah.
It just
I've been feeling that
depends.
so much lately. Like sometimes I'll just smoke and I just don't want to do shit,
Yeah.
and then other times I'll smoke and I'll just get fucking everything
hella
done,
motivation.
dude.
Bro,
Like,
you just gotta like tell yourself before I smoke this, I'm gonna do this and this and this.
but like I've been trying to think, like, is it the way I smoke? Like if I smoke out of a bong compared to a bowl
Yeah,
or a
it
blunt or a
is.
paper,
Right.
and like I've noticed
Yeah.
like blunts put my ass to bed. You know what I mean? They'll wake me up for like 20-30 minutes because I got that nicotine high
Mhm.
or nicotine. Yeah, like, but then after that it's just like fuck, I'm trying to go to bed, bro.
I
Yeah,
feel
you
you.
just slump as fuck.
And then anytime I hit the bong, bro, it's like I'm going right to sleep. I'm going right to
That
sleep.
shit knocking you out like
Hell
immediately.
yeah. Knock me right the fuck out.
Fuck yeah. Especially when we were hitting those dabs the other day. Those shits knock us the fuck out.
Yo, take 2 hits out of that big ass bong.
You're
with the
good.
dab,
Bro,
You're good for an hour.
I think I
Yeah.
did a dab like, I did a dab with, bro.
What? How was that, bro?
He was high as
Oh my
fuck.
god, what?
You seen stars?
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it taps into a different like THC high, doesn't it? Like you get like your flower high, right? And then you got your dab high. It's just like a whole different level.
Exactly.
And it's really off just one hit.
Bro, but it's
the first time taking dabs, bro. That shit, it's like an out of body experience.
it's like you get
So
taken
is
away.
That was the first time you
Yeah.
taken dab?
I think that was the second.
How did you feel? Was it more of like a body or head high?
It was like
Just every,
that kind of. I wasn't. It was like, you know when you're drunk and you're like, you don't feel like you're there.
yeah.
You just feel like
yeah, you're just zoned out.
you're like back there like watching yourself.
Out
But
of body.
yeah, but minus like the
Watching yourself.
minus like the clumsiness of the drunk, but it's like that just faded. Like you're
Did you-
watching yourself just move.
You only took one hit?
No, I took more than one.
Damn. We just be trying to
Bro.
kill ourselves, so we taking just like one big booger of it, just throwing it in there and just taking it.
Yeah,
One hit, bro.
dude.
We just got it.
That shit has you
Alright.
like, it actually hits instantly. It's
It hit-
actually crazy.
Like right when you blow out, when you
Bro.
blow out and you cough,
Yeah.
it's just like, wait, what the fuck just happened?
Right.
Like,
Coughing, bro, you start feeling it.
it's almost like
Nah, bro. Sometimes I just gotta get down onto the ground and just like hold on to the floor for a bit, bro. I'm not even lying.
Hold something for real.
It's like you
Shit.
can feel the earth spinning. Like,
Yeah.
hold on now.
But don't let me get started on edibles though. Eating a strong edible
Oh
would
my
fuck
God.
you up the worst. I feel like.
Bruh, one time I ate edibles, I thought I didn't feel it. I got in the shower, and then I just woke up like on the floor, bro.
what?
Like
Wait, what?
just going like
Was it a brownie gummies?
it was gummies.
Dude, we made brownies before, like actually like in my house. We just were fucking around because it was COVID, so we were like, let's just do it. I've never been so high in my life off dabs. Like this was the most highest I've been off this edible, and it was a brownie like that big, and we just made them like at my house.
Really? Did it come out good?
Oh yeah,
Or did it
but-
taste like?
no, they tasted like ass. Like it tasted like too much weed was in it. Like I was like, dude, we're about to be fucked, and he was like, yeah, just give it an hour. Like we're gonna be sleeping. 2 hours later, bro, I'm like stumbling up the stairs trying to get into my bed because I'm tired as fuck. Like I remember my boy ended up like puking because he was just so high and like he
Right,
was
you couldn't
spinning, dude, and he was just so big. And I think he
Yeah.
was drunk also, but
Oh,
he
yeah.
ended up puking so much. I remember he was in there for like 30 minutes,
Right.
but Edibles.
Edibles will do something to you. I'm telling
Then
you.
you've had edibles before, right? Or no?
Yeah, man. And the cringiest shit was like I had an edible one time, and I was on a date, and then it just. You already know. You already know I had to ghost afterwards.
No, man.
Nah, that shit was the dumbest shit ever. I'll never do that shit again. Like I was the one driving too, so what do you call it?
You're wildin'.
I wasn't driving like after I ate it
No,
though,
I know.
for sure. But no, never again. Just bad experience.
Yeah.
I did have this one cookie though, cause I worked at True Food Kitchen, the one here in Lenox.
Yeah.
I used to work there, and this baker would make the most perfect cookie. Like it tasted delicious. It was round and beautiful.
You think?
But
it's a
it
bakery,
was
it's
made
really
at-
the trap in the back, like.
Bro, but it was a fucking weed. It was an edible. Like,
Yeah.
and it was the best thing ever. I swear to God. Those always hit. So.
Then you think about working there and you getting some like oil and just like, all right, yo, y'all about to be high as fuck today. Whoever come in,
I know.
I'm dumping this oil in
And
my
I'm like,
cookies.
I'm thinking like this man, any day he wants, can just like pour this oil
Right.
on any piece of.
He finna
bread.
get mad one day and just hit everybody with it, like.
Everybody have that.
Right. He dumping the whole.
No one's
all the
leaving
oil.
this
People in the mall
restaurant, bro.
walking by like, what was in that cookie? I need more. I'm high
That
as
was
fuck.
so good.
Get him some more business.
Fuck. I mean, speaking of business, entrepreneur yourself. We were talking earlier before the podcast that you don't have a manager. You do all this shit yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never felt like I needed one. Like I never felt like this was too much for myself to handle. I feel like I can coordinate everything myself. Manage my own music, manage myself, without feeling like somebody's over my back and feeling like. I mean, having a manager is nothing like being in a bad deal or nothing.
Yeah.
It's just you feel more free and authentic when you can just handle everything yourself.
Yeah, because everything that you're producing is coming through you.
Right.
Like, there's no filter to that shit. But that's interesting because I asked that just because I feel like the people who are listening probably don't have a manager either. But there's benefits to doing shit by your own, on your own, and shit with the
Right.
manager.
Yeah, I would say like having a manager could definitely take some workload off your hands, have them coordinate kind of stuff so you can focus on other things, which, I'm not against that. Like, if I had a manager, I wouldn't be mad or nothing. Like, okay.
Mhm.
But I just personally, I feel like I can handle everything myself. So
Yeah, so
I'll continue to do that until I can't anymore.
yeah, and you're uploading music onto Spotify
Yeah. Myself.
yourself, and that money's coming straight to you,
Mm-hmm.
all that shit. But long term, do you feel like you'll need a team or something like that?
Probably like if shit get more mainstream, where you
Mhm.
got kind of stuff out of your hands that you can't really directly control, then yeah.
Yeah.
But
Is that the goal? Going
of course,
mainstream?
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, I'm trying to dabble into other shit too, so it's not, 100% just music. Like,
Yeah. Well, that's the thing about you. Like, you're also in school. What's your major?
media.
Media?
Yeah.
So you're doing so much shit, but you're also like being such a creative person at the same time.
Yeah.
But with this music shit, I think it's like important. It's like 50-50 maybe, or maybe a little more business than it is about the music. But
Exactly.
definitely like it's not just the two, like just the one. Like you
Mhm.
need to know your business shit, and you need to be on your creative
Exactly.
shit as well. But
Exactly.
as an artist, I feel like, especially if you're starting off on your own and you don't really have that many my bad, you don't really have that many resources. I feel like it's always important to have like some sort of like income for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
So I mean,
Especially when you're starting off,
yeah,
Like, people might have misconceptions, when they start out, but sometimes you can't just say fuck everything. I'm just doing music and I'm gonna make it out. Like,
yeah,
especially when you start out, like you got to make sure you stay grounded and stay humble and work.
yeah, for sure. Because then, especially when you have to decide between like just quitting your job and just going straight into making music.
Yeah.
If you need money like to come in and you don't have another source of income, then it's just it's all about having a second job and just
Yeah.
You have a job?
working
Yeah, I
20
have a
hours a
job.
day.
Damn, so you're doing music, you're in school, you have a job,
Yeah.
you got all these other, you're trying to do real estate with Airbnbs. How do you find time just for yourself? Or like, how do you like just manage yourself doing all these different things throughout the day? Like, when you wake up, you know what I mean, tomorrow, like, do you have a planned day, or do you just kind of like, all right, this is what I got to get done today, this is what I'm going to do? Like, because a lot of viewers, you know what I mean, they're still in school and they're doing music also, like, just try to explain like how you manage your time,
So,
because that's a big thing.
yeah.
Just managing your time and just getting everything done.
Yeah, I've definitely been trying to get better with like kind of setting myself like maybe a weekly schedule or like kind of. I started off by making monthly goals, and then each week kind of have like an overall thing that I need to accomplish for that week. But I don't like to limit myself per day because things happen. Like you might have something coming up, or you might I forgot to do this. I got to do this. So I don't like to have the schedule too tight. I like to give myself weeks and months at a time to kind of accomplish certain things I want to accomplish during that time.
Okay.
So that's kind of how I.
Just because I feel like
myself.
you're doing. I mean, like we do a lot, and it seems like you're doing a lot. But damn, you ever time for yourself?
Yeah, of course.
You do?
I be on Warzone.
You
I be on Warzone.
You like what you like?
I be on
What do you
Warzone.
play
Like
on?
that one song.
What do you play on?
Exactly.
Yeah.
PS5.
I had an Xbox One, the new one, and then we just got way too busy, so I'm like, I'm not about to have it collecting dust. I'm about to sell it. But definitely, I think I might just cop one just because, like, if we're all over, just could play the game, too.
Yeah.
Like, I miss that, dude. But, damn, yeah, I used to play PS5 back in New York before I sold it. Like, I always do that, bro. Like, I'll buy a console, I'll sell it, and then I'll buy another one. Because, I mean, like, I could sell it for what I bought it for. Then if I just use that money and buy it again, like 6 months, it's the same shit. So it's just like whatever.
Yeah, like sometimes you might, in that situation, you might just need that extra money at the time.
You ever play 2K or Madden?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, of course.
Yeah.
What other games do you play?
I mean, I got Madden and 2K and
but
Call of
mostly
Duty,
just
but
Warzone.
mostly I just be on Warzone.
Yeah, that's how it was for me. And then
Just
I was
clapping fucking trolls and shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
When 22 came out, I got my player up and then just stopped. I was like, all right, bro, I'm getting bored with this. Because it's the same shit every fucking year, dude. Like, it's just
Bruh.
a different number, for real. Like they
2K,
only change.
2K just got to the point where it was just cheese.
Yeah, man.
No, for you to actually have the full game now, you have to buy all the DLCs and shit too.
Yeah.
Like that's because
and then it's
just like extra content that you have to pay for.
Yeah, oh, like the VC coins and shit.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you don't get everything with it. I hate the people too, like right when you get the My Player, the motherfuckers already be at 84.
That's
like the game just released
bro,
yesterday. How much money you have to drop just to get your player to 84?
Exactly.
And like they limit it too, so like you can't get to 99 like automatically. They only let you go to 84. So it's like
that's better though.
I know. I mean, yeah, I know because then you just don't got like random people on the first day 99 just controlling all the courts.
But it's like you gotta make sure you grind before you get in that my part.
I remember I hopped on the first time and I was like, all right, bro, fuck it. I just gotta drop 20 because they're busting my ass. So I just dropped 20 on it. But
yeah, I ain't even get on 2K this
year. I had to drop 20, dude. They were killing me like 21 and 3, but I was like, my player's really only up 65 or some shit. Like, come on.
Hell nah.
2K's fucking annoying. Same with Madden, bro. Just like all that shit is just getting.
Just video games in general, though, bro. That shit is just like any drug. Like you can get addicted to that shit for sure. I mean, I remember I would spend too much time on.
I feel like on my stories
PC.
and everything, just everyone's addicted to this fucking VR shit too.
What the metaverse?
Quest.
I gotta try that.
What VR shit? Yeah.
Oh, just in general, yeah.
Yeah. Like I had one.
You had that? You said.
You wanted to try it.
Yeah, I wanted to try
it. Oh, you wanted to try that shit.
Yeah.
I had one and then I gifted it to my brothers, but.
I be seeing on the videos of people smacking the wall and like hit
you
each
saw
other
that one?
and shit.
The dude's like walking on the pole over the fucking height thing, and he jumps onto the TV. Fucking.
But the crazy thing is, like, there's a boundary thing. Like, you could like if you were to put your hand out, it would go outside of the thing, so you know where the boundaries are. I don't know how these people keep fucking up, like, cause I had one. You know what I mean?
That's
I had one
for
for
that
good, like 6,
real.
7 months. Dude, it does. Nah, bro.
I mean, think about it. If it's like someone who never even touched a controller.
Yeah, like you got an old grandma.
Like you just an older person who doesn't know what
right.
VR is. Like them
when
hopping into that. They're like,
when
what
I first
the
got
fuck?
it, bro, I jumped out of an airplane.
What the?
And like it felt so fucking real, even though I wasn't falling, just like because the speakers, they're like weird because it's like right below your ear, so it's actually like feels like it's inside your fucking brain. So like when you're jumping, you're falling here in the wind, you could literally hear birds and shit. Like it was just so, and it's like so realistic. Like literally feels like I'm looking at my fucking hand, but I'm looking through a screen. Like,
well, that's the future, man. We're
Shit
gonna have like 4D gaming consoles where like the wind is blowing in your face when you're fucking wearing your VR shit.
That's what we hate.
And then if you want to play rated X adult games, you're gonna be in like just a realistic situation.
Do you know about the metaverse and stuff like that? How do you feel about that?
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, I saw you have that. You have an NFT.
Yeah.
Bro,
You
yeah,
have the,
that shit look crazy. The wolf.
Yeah.
No, he's got the
Or the husky.
Executive
yeah.
Husky.
Yeah, executive husky. Yeah.
It's this guy named Huncho on
How much
IG.
that bitch cost you, bro?
I think like I bought 2 and they were each like $300.
Oh, you got them. You got them.
They
when
were
they
like
the
white list, like the minting
on the floor.
when you could, yeah,
okay.
like when the project first
What
dropped or
do
whatever.
you know what price they're at now? They definitely had it gone up because I see more people with them, so they definitely want to.
Yeah, I sold one of them. I bought 2 because my plan was to like try to get a quick flip on one.
Yeah, and then try to get one
and then
free.
hold one longer for the long term. And hopefully that's
how's that shit going for you, like NFTs in general?
So that
you just like dabbling around, or are you trying to take it for real?
Yeah, so really my mindset's like, so you know when Bitcoin first came out and everybody's like kind of skeptical, like I don't want to invest in
and
this.
then later on
and then now it's like it made millionaires.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like with the metaverse and all this NFT and new stuff that's coming out, I'm kind of like trying to invest into it because I don't want to be that person like 20 years down the road that's like, damn,
So
I
you
regret
got FOMO.
not. Yeah.
Fear of missing out.
Yeah, I guess you could say,
Okay.
but just kind of more just trying to learn.
You have to maybe explain more to me off that camera because I've been telling Benny like I don't know shit about NFTs, but I definitely kind of want to learn more about it.
Yeah.
But that
So,
executive
like,
you know
pricing
about-
shit.
Yeah, do you know about crypto?
Oh yeah, no, like I used to. So what's crazy is I actually made some pretty good coin off Dogecoin, which I know a lot of people
Yeah,
lost a lot of fucking
Me
money.
too. Yeah,
But I played it well because
you did
I
it before it crashed.
I
and
used to
shit,
work at a dealership, and they were all talking about Dogecoin in like beginning of January when it was under a penny, and they're like cop, like you should get it, and I was like I don't know. So I waited like 2 more weeks, and it got up to a penny, and someone made like $200 because it was at like 0.01, and then it went up to a penny, so he got like mad bread, but only made like 200. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put $100 in it. So I kept it in there, and then I damn near forgot about it. It was on Robinhood, and I forgot about it, and then I saw the Saturday Night Live when Elon Musk shouted out, and then it went up to like 60, and I was like, I went back in.
That's when I sold mine.
Bro, I think I sold mine at like 63 cents or something. Bro, I ended up making like a few G's off $100. Like,
Yeah.
it was fucking crazy. Like I was like, dude, I should have put in so much more money.
And imagine
like
the people that put in like thousands. Like
Benny copped off of AMC. Which else you cop off? AMC.
Yeah, so I missed the GameStop shit,
Yeah.
but that's when I started getting. So here's the thing. I think Reddit, in general, do you use Reddit?
yeah, Wall
Like,
Street bets.
Yeah, because of Wall Street bets, like there's so many dumb fucks now that are ready to just hop onto whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after that happened is when I
Yeah.
like started following Wall Street bets on
Yeah,
Reddit and
bro.
everything, and,
Because
like,
here's the thing: before we lived in an era where the only people who knew about all this crazy shit to make money were the people who had all the money. You know what I'm saying?
But it's crazy because like, it's just scary that those people, not more of crypto because it's really there's so many people in crypto, those people can't control it, but like, those people on Wall Street and the people who actually trade a lot and every day, they control it. It's not the companies that control it, bro, or us. You know what I mean? It's them because they put in so much money.
We're kind of riding their wave.
But now with the
But
crypto,
no, remember like when it was when they were trying to short stock the fuck out of
with
AMC,
the hedge funds,
and
with the
then-
hedge funds,
Yeah,
and the
we
same thing with
overpowered
GameStop,
them,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
because there's so much more of us. So if we just keep spreading knowledge like that, like it's just gonna it's gonna change the shift
it can
of
lower the wealth gap and everything.
exactly
like,
just because there's so much more knowledge that's
Yeah.
given to the like the less fortunate.
Yeah.
But do you mess with Bitcoin and Ethereum too? I dabble with Ethereum a little bit, but
I'm not in any Bitcoin, but
it's too much for me.
the reason I'm not in Bitcoin is because I would be in it if I was like one of the whales of the community.
Exactly. Yeah.
But for me, in my sake, I don't think. Of course, like maybe 50 years down the road, it might grow a lot. But right now, there's a lot of smaller coins that can like 100x you like in a month.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm trying to like just focus on getting in those and
I
whatnot.
think I still have an Ethereum coin in Robinhood.
Yeah.
I got locked out of my account, so I'm still trying to because I got a new phone, so I'm still trying to figure out how to get in my Robinhood. I don't remember if I sold it or if I kept it, but I know I bought it at like 2,200, and I just bought one coin. So I don't know.
Damn.
But what is it at like 4,000 now?
Thing is though,
Yeah.
fuck Robinhood. Like,
Dude,
I think no, the way they do
they're
it is like they don't even let
scummy.
you like withdraw it. You actually have to go like you keep it there and then use the money to invest in the app.
Well, no, they allow you. So if you have over 10K, they allow you to take anything out that's 10K, but anything over that 10K, you have to like use it to reinvest or something. Cause something with IRS or tax, I don't fucking know. But I remember I was reading something like that. But like,
Really?
yeah, it's stupid. But nah, Robinhood, they just scam a lot of people, and it's very easy to hack your account. So that's what I'm
Really?
thinking. That's what happened
I
with
use
mine.
Robinhood.
That's what I'm thinking. What happened with mine? Because I literally cannot get into my fucking account, and I literally write down all my passwords in the
Nah,
notebook.
bro. I feel like they're trustworthy. I just feel like it was just
Really?
it became
I know
the
someone
cat.
who lost 90K off of it and had to get it back.
They got their account hacked.
Yeah, he lost 90K. Like this is actually a true story. I'm not gonna drop his name, but he was a
Bro.
salesman at my job, and he's really big into investing. Like him and this dude Paul, shout out Paulie Montana. They're really big on investing. They kind of got me into it, and they're salesmen. But the one dude, he's Russian, and like they're big in investing, and he had like probably 90K worth, and he lost it all. Someone hacked his account, and it took him 4 months just to have Robinhood like somehow get him the money back. But he didn't even get it all back at that point because they were like, we're only gonna give it to you where the market's at right now.
Right.
And I guess the market dropped a little bit, so he still lost like 10K.
Damn.
Do you know how mad I would be? Like that's the reason why I kind of got like a little like sketchy with Robinhood, but other than that, like I've heard good things about it.
Yeah.
But I want to use
It's like a love-hate relationship because like stuff like that, like the security and the hacking and all that.
But I heard crypto wallet is like one of the better like. You ain't hacking this shit. Like, you can't even get through their fucking firewall.
I just like Robinhood because of the ease. Like, it's the easiest app to use.
The graphs are easy to read.
But if you really want to get on a good program, Webull is really fucking good.
That's what you use?
Yeah. Webull, too.
Webull?
Yeah,
I've never heard of that.
And it's just better because, like, shit like that, Robinhood. Remember when Robinhood, like, didn't allow anyone to sell?
They
limited that.
Control that.
It was like so volatile. They were like, we're pausing that.
Yeah,
right?
like
I remember that.
Yeah, pause it for us, but you're gonna let the fucking rich just get their fucking millions like in seconds.
Yeah,
fuck that, bro.
I think I was invested
crazy
when that
though,
happened
for sure. I mean, just crazy shit like that happening. Just goes to show that it's just with the good amount of people you can really shift the fucking
that was like life changing what people did on Reddit with
people made money like enough to cop new cars, pay off their college debt, like
exactly that.
Just
options
a miracle.
Options trading.
It was a miracle for sure. Hell yeah, man. But
that's crazy.
What do you call it? So damn, you're into stocks, you're into NFTs. What do you think? You think NFTs is kind of like, and the metaverse is the next wave?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I feel like we kind of transitioning into that new era, kind of more advanced technology. Aren't you uncomfortable
though? Like about like having to be in like a alternate reality, the sound of like a simulation and all that
Think
shit.
About you doing a concert, like the fucking thing on, and like you got people watching, you doing the same thing, but y'all just in a room just chilling. That's fucking weird to me, dude.
I feel like that's cool. Honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you can have your open opinion, but I just feel like that's a little weird. That's a little like,
yeah.
I don't know. But, like, we really don't. I mean, like, I could just be talking my ass with that metaverse, but, like, we really don't know what it's going to be. But I know they're making, like, 3D robotic hands. So, like, when you touch something, like, you could actually feel it or, like, I don't know. I feel like they're going a little bit over the top.
Yeah. I mean, it's stuff that's really kind of unnecessary. But, of course, with, you know, the competitive, like, technology markets and everything, everything is just going to advance faster and faster because there's so much competition. And at the end of the day, it's really just a money game. Like, who
that's
can make
the
most money?
It's like, what's the thing that's gonna make us on top again?
Yeah,
for sure. Especially with giants like fucking Mark Zuckerberg. Like that man's just crazy in general.
Yeah.
Fucking alien lizard ass motherfucker. You look like a fucking lizard. Nah, I'm playing.
Yeah, but the metaverse is gonna make people a lot of money.
He's the one like creating that. It's like back behind him, right? And everything. Okay, yeah.
For sure.
In Facebook and shit.
Yeah. That's how did Facebook like get into it? Because I know like Google makes the Oculus, but is Facebook also part of Google?
Like, Facebook are they all, like, is involved in a lot of shit, dude. They're like,
yeah, because Mark Zuckerberg is like a fucking.
They're the search engine of the people.
Alien, dude. I don't know what.
The search engine of the people. Like,
Facebook.
Just so much information about people.
Oh, dude. Anytime I would want to like if I was like selling a car or something and like I had an appointment coming in, like a random appointment, I would look up their name because like, who the fuck isn't on Facebook?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I'd be like, oh, it's this person.
Your profile is on there.
Yeah, this is what they look like. Okay, so when I see them come in, I know what they look like. So it's more like a professional greeting. Like I already know you, but like you don't know what I just did. Like I just stalked your ass on Facebook.
I feel you.
Saw that you had your daughter's birthday, so I'm gonna bring that up when I'm selling a car. You know what I mean? Just like, but nah, they really are like the search engine for the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I mean, it's such an important part of like what we are and what we do, especially just because like even political shit is decided online now. Just people spreading information, all that shit. Fake
have
news.
That little tag
fake
like
news. Oh
COVID something or like under like if you talk about anything about COVID on Instagram, like they have that little thing under.
And that's
like,
why nobody.
They
really
did that
knows.
shit to a bunch of videos that we have. It's
Wait,
funny.
Really?
Yeah, like under it says like CDC or.
Yeah, it might say it on this one now that we're talking about it.
Yeah,
it
will.
It's probably gonna say because we bringing up COVID. You know.
But yeah, that's what I was saying. Like with all this COVID stuff going on, you really don't know what to believe and what not to believe.
Yeah.
Because it's just so much true or false information.
How do you feel about COVID?
I mean,
you
I don't know. Yeah, I'm vaccinated. Like, I don't feel
Wait,
I believe there is COVID.
I got one shot
Yo.
Or did?
Yo, he needs to leave. No,
Yeah,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Nah, I'm actually the only one not vaccinated.
I caught it from him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What? Damn. Yeah, we had COVID a little bit ago too, not that long ago.
Well, I never got it confirmed.
I don't know how the
His
fuck,
shit did.
bro. Me and him were literally together that whole week. I was like, bro, just come to my house because we both have it. Like, even though your shit came out negative, like mine came out positive.
Yeah, I was like, my shit's gonna kick in tomorrow.
And bro, we were smoking, sharing blunts the whole week, smoking bowls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we went back on, like, I think it was like a week and a half later to test ourselves again because we wanted to get back out to work. Mine came out negative. His came out negative. I'm like, bro, there's no fucking way. You just went that whole week negative without me.
I
Like,
know.
You definitely had it
Right.
at a point. Like, and that's the weird thing is because, like, his came out negative because he has the vaccine. I don't have the vaccine. My shit came out positive. Like,
Shit, we don't know, man.
I
feel like it's weird.
don't know.
Your vaccine probably did the job.
I think so. And another thing that could be a very like if we're thinking tinfoil style with this shit, it could be that the fucking self-test ones, because that's what we took. We didn't actually go to the.
Oh, and I also did the self-test wrong, so I don't know. That could have also put into.
Yeah, but like I feel
It's a
like
mess.
those they could just be random. Like they could just be packaged up. Some of these are gonna be sent out with negative. Some of these are gonna
Oh,
say.
so you're thinking like that?
I'm just saying, like, you know, if I was really a conspiracy theorist, like that could be
Yeah.
a
I feel
thing.
you, cause look, like a month ago, or I don't know, it may have been a few weeks. I'm negative now, so just making it known. But like a few weeks ago, I had COVID, or maybe a month, and I took a test and it was negative, but I was like sick, like I was feeling sick, so I'm like, nah, let me take another one just to make sure, and it was positive.
Yeah, see, like that's what I'm saying. Like, just
So
with
I'm
the
like,
false,
what the fuck?
like, I mean, I know that they're 90% true, and that like 6% is
Yeah,
like
that's so
okay, you
weird,
could have
bro.
gotten that 6% where it's fucked, but like, I don't know, like you're just wasting your money and your time at that point. Like, you don't know if you got it, but were you feeling symptoms even though you have the vaccine?
Yeah, I was feeling
Like, you
symptoms.
felt sick?
Yeah, but it only lasted for like a day.
Yeah, I heard like when you have the vaccine, but if you get symptoms, it's really like it's like cuts in like half.
Yeah, like I felt pretty shitty for like a day, and then like the days after that, all the way until I was negative, it was just really just like a stuffy nose.
Yeah, but what do you call it? Yeah, man, that COVID shit is
Yeah,
like obviously
crazy.
we're in a whole different stage now. A lot of people just don't even give a fuck, especially here in Atlanta. It's kind of just like let's get past it.
At the end of the day, it's something we got to live with. Like, I don't know if it's gonna go away.
It's not. It's just gonna be like hopefully.
It's gonna be like the flu.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
gonna be
hopefully
like
at
the
a time,
Spanish
like,
flu,
I hope at a-
measles.
I know, like hope at a time, like it could just become like a different version of the flu. Like, you know how we had swine flu.
Yeah,
Like, where the fuck that go?
Yeah.
Where did Ebola go?
Yeah.
it's
you know
still
what I mean?
there.
It's
It's
just
just
more
like
contained.
we're just
That's what I'm saying.
more
Like, that's
equipped
where I
and
think
shit.
it's gonna at a point. I don't think it's gonna be anytime soon, but at a point we're gonna have it where it's gonna be controlled, where it's not gonna, because it's in the media every fucking day.
Yeah.
Like, there's not one day where I go
This
on
is
social
like
media.
this is like the most like media imposed virus like ever.
Oh.
Ever.
Yeah.
I
Like,
mean, well,
But even with people too, it's actually mad annoying.
oh my.
Like
fucking
with the
God.
people who will just try to destroy your image just because you didn't wear your mask when you were outside or
Mhm.
whatever.
Mhm.
Just like so many people arguing over what's right or what's wrong.
Like those
for
videos
sure.
when people be in Walmart and they go in without a mask, and then the dude who makes $14 an hour is trying to lose his life over getting the dude to wear a mask. Like, if I'm at work,
Yeah.
bro, if I'm working at Walmart and some dude walking without a mask and like they got a mask mandate, I'm gonna look at him and be like, that's someone's else. Like, that's my manager's job. Like, that ain't my job. I'm going back to work. Just don't
Right.
get within 6 feet of him. You ain't gonna be. You gonna be okay. Like, come on. Some of
Yeah,
people
I
just
feel
taking
you.
it too much.
Like in public, I still wear my mask just because I feel like other people
your
might.
shiesty mask. That's what they
If
be calling
if
it.
I do wear this,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, I like to mask up just in public because I feel like it's just out of respect for anybody else, not necessarily because maybe I feel like I need it. I know I'm vaccinated, so it's like,
Hell yeah.
but other people might feel otherwise. So if I'm in public, I just wear it and then
Yeah,
take
that's
it off when I don't need to.
that's kind of how like I go about it. It's like I'm vaccinated just because I'm trying to make sure we're all good or whatever. But if I didn't, like, I kind of had to because like I had a situation where someone was like at risk or whatever.
Yeah.
But if I didn't have to do that, I obviously wouldn't. Just feel like you're even if you have the vaccine or not, it's still possible for you to be hospitalized. It's still possible for you to get fucked up off of this shit.
Did you
Like,
get your booster?
nah.
So
I never got
you
the
only
booster.
got the one?
No, I got the 2.
Oh, you did end up getting the second one.
Yeah, I
Okay.
scheduled one and then I shot
have
the
the
other one.
booster?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No, not yet.
You just have
I've
the
been
2?
thinking about it lately about getting vaccinated, but I don't know.
I mean,
Like,
if
my
you
whole family,
Yeah.
family's vaccinated. Like, everyone, my mom wants me to get vaccinated. Like, everyone wants me to get
Are you just
vaccinated.
skeptical?
yeah, I have my own like point of views on everything, and like my girlfriend and like I guess all her family, they're not vaccinated. Like literally no one in their family is vaccinated. So like they tell me stuff, but like I don't know. At the end of the day, I honestly just might just go get it just cause like y'all seem fine. I mean, y'all don't have any chips or third eyes growing.
Yeah, no, there's just like a beeping sound when I sleep and shit.
Nah, but like, I mean, if it really isn't gonna hurt me or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we don't really know long term. I mean, y'all have had it for less than a year,
Well,
so.
that's the thing. Like the symptoms could kick in like later on,
For
like
you guys
after a
or
couple
us?
years. For the people who have the vaccine.
Oh yeah, well that's why they have the boosters out. I think.
Really?
Right?
No, I'm saying just like you can get like after effect symptoms from
the vaccine.
Yeah, from the vaccine.
I know
itself.
that's what I'm saying. Like, cause they only had this vaccine produced in like what 3, 4, 5 months. Yeah. Like, how many tests could they have done?
Yeah.
I mean, I know they obviously have to go past like regulations from the FDA and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
But, like,
I feel you.
Well, that's the thing I like about.
That's a valid argument.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that's what I like about how this country went about it though. What? It's kind of just like, yeah, there's scientists that know a lot more than us. They probably know like their shit. So whoever's in charge of making this vaccine is probably not trying to fucking put some shit in here.
But Fauci is just corrupt as fuck.
But that's the thing though.
Dr. Fauci.
Yeah, the fact that the government was just trying to push it out, you know, and try to get people vaccinated and all that shit, like that's where it got sketchy to me because
it's
like
in here, bro. CDC's from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
It's right
you gotta
there.
Find Fauci's house
Down the street.
No,
right.
It literally is down the street. Yeah. It is.
Wait, who's Fauci?
Fauci, he's the head of the CDC. He's the person who kind of could just controls.
Yeah, like makes all the announcements.
He just makes all the announcements or any of the big decisions. It goes through him. He's the head doctor with everything. Oh, my bad.
Really?
He's the head doctor with everything.
Okay, cool.
And there's just been a lot of just talk about Fauci's past.
Yeah.
Because he did a lot of work in New York, and they said that he killed a lot of like homeless. He used to take like homeless children off the street. And he would
do tests on them?
I don't want to say experiments, but he would give them certain vitamins or certain drugs, and like he ended up like killing like 4, and like people don't talk about this. And like I actually heard this off Andy Frisella's podcast when he was talking about it, because he does talk about COVID a lot.
Does like the government know about this?
That's the thing though, is like the government knows about everything. It's just they're just so corrupt that they don't give a fuck at all, dude. But like obviously there's probably more. There's so much that people in power have done that we don't even know about because they just covered up so well with the media, or they have this other big headline news come out. Like, I still think Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian getting together is fake
just to get attention
for that you know, that Maxwell trial that's going to New York. It's to like bring our attention off of that. And I've said that ever since. I don't know if you guys heard, like 4 or 5 years ago when the media started really getting in the news. Some guy was going crazy in Ohio, like shooting people, and he was on Facebook Live, and then he ended up shooting himself on Facebook Live. And everyone was talking about it for like 3 weeks. And it was a week before the election. So people were like, oh, this just happened in Ohio because they're trying to get our thoughts off the election. You know what I mean? To like get Trump or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. But then like ever since then, I just started thinking about like when something big happens, another big event just follows right behind it. And I'm just like, they're just trying to deteriorate from that first event and think about that new event.
Okay. So
but like, I just be thinking a lot, bro. I just be getting high as fuck.
Nah, I feel you though. Because I be doing shit like that too. Like, thinking like a step further past everything. Like, what if this? But
I mean, in the whole realm of things, I really do hope that like all that is just like fake news, and like what I'm reading is just bullshit.
Here's the thing, bro. Yeah. I feel like when it comes to like conspiracies in general, the person fails to like consider the fact that maybe we're all just the same people, because we are very, very alike, humans in general. Like if I'm not thinking about some crazy shit like that, like they're probably not on some crazy shit. Like they're not as evil as we think they are because we're giving them too much credit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the government can barely like organize their shit. Like the IRS is a fucking mess. Like the U.S. Postal Service.
But like, do you ever feel like sometimes you're the only real person on the earth?
Dude.
Shit, when I'm on acid.
Oh my god! Don't even give me. Yo, Russ, I could talk about this for a minute. I sometimes think that everyone else are like we're in a game.
Yeah, like a simulation.
Like a GTA game almost. And someone from a different whole universe is controlling me, and all you guys are just in the game playing your part. You guys don't have a conscience or anything, but it's him playing the game of me, and he's trying to like, I don't know, just like fulfill whatever his dream is for my life. You know what I mean? And he's gonna do whatever in the game to get it done. Oh, sometimes I'd be thinking about that, and I thought about that when I was on shrooms, like, just that it's a game or a simulation. Like I know Travis Scott talks about like, oh, we're in a simi all the time. But sometimes I do feel that just because like I don't know, dude. This shit's just weird. Like you could talk about this for hours and days.
Definitely,
like,
it's just never ending.
But I don't know. Do you ever feel like you're in a sim, you're in a game?
Definitely.
Like
Like I said, I feel like kind of like what you said. I just never really put it into words like that. Just that feeling like of everybody's not real, and I'm the only one kind of experiencing everything for real.
Yeah.
And it's kind of just like, how is the game gonna turn?
Because like it's just like our perspective on things. It's like, what does that person think?
Well, I mean, psychologically, we were born egotistical as fuck, like as babies.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone just kind of carries that on with themselves, like later on. But I think that's what that feeling is. It's just like fuck, like whether it be God or you believe in his simulation or that this shit's all like destiny or whatever. There's like you feel like there's something else like higher than that.
Yeah, it has to be. Cause
it feels like life is joking
Well,
with you sometimes too.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Like,
there's definitely higher. Like, so I mean I'm Catholic. I went to private school my whole life. I did believe in God at a point, but then I don't want to say I don't believe him anymore, but I do believe in something up there. I don't know what it is, but there's just no possible way.
Are you religious?
Exact same as what he said.
Really?
It's like, so I never really grew up in like a church scene or nothing like that.
Lucky.
I mean, my parents, I guess, were Christian. I don't really like Catholic.
Did you get your first communion?
No, I don't.
Confirmation?
No.
None of that? Okay, so you're like, I mean, I did my first communion, my like first reconciliation, like, I don't know what the other thing is called in high school, but I did all that. But like, yeah, so like you're pretty much just like.
Yeah, it's like they're kind of just like the basic like Christian. They're just Christian. Like they're not really in the church scene. But they're Christian. But for me, it's like, okay, of course I start out like that because they're my parents and that's all you grow up knowing.
Yeah.
But then when I started getting older, like my own mental thoughts and perspective on everything, I kind of just shifted towards more your point of there's something there, but I don't know if it's like exactly what the Bible says. It's just, I don't know if it's just,
how the fuck there's no way that, like, bro, like I could, like, bro, like I'm really in this bit, like, how the fuck did someone create this? Like, and then be able to like reproduce, like, something had to have some fucking magical power or cook us up in a science lab that's a fucking alien or something.
Yeah.
I'm being, like, it had to be, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't, like,
something.
There's
like,
no way that a human was like, boom, Adam and Eve, there y'all go, first people on Earth.
Like, I really hope in, like, afterlife or, like, whenever you pass, like, I hope after that you get to figure out, like, the puzzle pieces, like, what makes life, like, what is actually life after you die.
That's just, like, then that's something.
What do you think happens?
I mean, I don't know.
What's your guess so far?
I would say.
'Cause I feel like everyone kind of has an idea of it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know for sure, but some of my like ideas would be either you get reincarnated into like something else, not necessarily human. It could be another human, or it could be like an animal or something, or maybe it's just like that's the end, and you kind of just see what the purpose of life was, or kind of like see who was actually controlling it. And
you know what I'm hoping though? I'm hoping like it's like this first round you don't know shit because there was nothing before it. It's like a new game, and then you just kind of keep playing your shit until you get it right. Like there's a right way to play your life, and you're supposed to learn the lessons.
And I really do.
So you keep going.
I mean, like I either hope it's reincarnation, or it's some type of, like we're saying, meta universe or different universe that everyone's just at, and it's just like. I don't know. It's like a different thing for eternity. You know what I mean? Like, I hope it's something like that.
I'm thinking it's something like once you get through this dimension, you just go on to something else. Imagine that where you just start a whole new life.
Yeah, and I think humans don't really have like a good sense of nothingness. Like, like what? Like, I can't imagine there being just nothing after this. Like, I can't even.
Like lights just go off.
Yeah, like what is that? Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I was reading something. It's like, you know, when people say, like, they die, they just see, like, a white light. They sometimes, like, someone was saying, like, the white light is, like, them being reincarnated into that new baby. And, like, you know, like, whenever, like, it's movie scene, like, that baby comes out, it's, like, a big white light, and then the baby appears.
Yeah.
People are saying, like, it's, like, that, and, like, you come out crying because, like, you were so sad about dying in your other life. But now that you're, like, in the new life, like, you stopped crying and, like, you're out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just, like, reincarnated. I know, dude. Like,
you know what someone told me?
I'm telling you, bro, if you think about the craziest shit ever when I'm alone, like...
Nah, man, that's just... I feel like everyone can kind of have similar ideas. Or I don't know, just him and I in general, we just think the same a little bit. But someone told me it's like you could have been Michael, or you could have been Abraham Lincoln in a different life or whatever the fuck. You're just kind of, like, gaining the same conscience or whatever. Like at one point in period you were Abraham Lincoln, and at one point you were some like person like some ape like in a tree or some shit. You know what I mean? Like it just keeps getting reused. You're conscious.
You seen the new Matrix?
Nah.
You watch Matrix ever? Well, you gotta watch the new Matrix because it's almost like that. The guy made a game, and then they ended up like being able to like hack into that universe, and they ended up like getting into the I don't know what his name was, into like their universe, and like he tried to like take over. And it was like crazy because like he was controlling them at a point, and then like they found a way how to get back into his universe, and like they tried to like kill him and shit. It was crazy. But that's kind of where I got like my thought from, like, damn, bro, like is Hollywood trying to like, because I think like sometimes like new movies that come out, they try to like tell you something too.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Hollywood sometimes has like an inside soup of like shit that we don't know about.
Yeah. Like the big production companies and shit.
Like Warner Brothers.
Because then at that point, when you're that big, you kind of like
control everything.
Yeah,
everything
you control the media, and control people's thoughts and everything. So
you know what I think though? Ever since we had Google, something we can ask literally anything.
Yeah.
There's a whole wave of just people that are gonna be able to know what the fuck they like, whatever they're capable of. Just because if you want to do something, you can just start off with a Google search.
Exactly.
And 2 years later, you're like doing something crazy, like you're running a production company or whatever.
Benny.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Benny started all on Google.
That's how it just starts. Like you just.
Yeah. How'd you start? Like how'd y'all start doing this?
Oh, I mean, shit. Alex came into the picture when I started working at this golf course. And then I was kind of running the podcast and all that shit by myself, shooting videos and all that stuff. But then he's co-hosting ever since. He's been co-hosting ever since we kind of like decided we wanted to have him on the team and everything. And so, I mean, I think it just started with having a vision to be a part of the music industry, because that's just something that I always thought was key to being able to influence people is music and drugs. So, you know, we're podcasting with artists.
Hand in hand.
Yeah, and we just, you know, have a good time. But as far as like how we got together is just like young people trying to make something out of themselves for sure.
That's cool. That's cool. So do y'all have plans on working with like bigger artists down the road, or do y'all like doing local artists more?
I think local artists will always be involved with Capture the People, no matter how big it gets. But we're shooting for the stars, so yeah, we're trying to get the biggest people, the biggest
we're
Mongols for sure.
Like Benny was saying, shooting for the stars. But Benny, when he created this, he also was just telling me like, if we ever do make it, just know that we're never gonna forget the underground scene. Like we always want to help put on and give them a platform to show what type of talent they have. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people in Atlanta I've been hearing are either scamming people, like, you know what I mean, for doing shows, or promoting people for photo shoots and they're not getting paid correctly. Like, we just want to be able to be those type of trustworthy people that when we do go, if we ever do go mainstream, that's obviously the goal for everyone, hopefully.
Yeah.
That we could always come back, I mean, hopefully a few times a year and just really show love for the underground scene, because that's where we started everything. That's where Benny started everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if it wasn't for people like you, Titan, Cybertrash, all these other individuals that we're having on, we wouldn't be shit right now. You know what I mean? We wouldn't have any content. So like, it's just great that like you probably have so much shit going on, and you made time out of your day to come out here. Luckily, it was only 15 minutes away from you, but you know what I mean?
I would have pulled up anywhere.
Nah,
honestly,
man,
I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was gonna be December 9th originally.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then you hit me yesterday, and I was like, oh shit.
January 9th.
Yeah, but I mean, no, it's no problem. It's cool. But I was just confused. Like,
we were trying to get the fucking the scheduling on point, but I mean, we're getting shit fixed up. So
I mean, Benny's definitely getting more.
Yeah, there was days where we wake up thinking like we only have one podcast, but we had like two or something.
Like we would just have them back to back. Like, fuck it, we gotta get more organized.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta get right next week. Like.
As far as like what you got going on, like, is there anything you want to promote or drop that's coming up?
Yeah, so like I said, I got a music video and a song dropping. You know, probably end of this month, I would say. Really, I'm just dropping a lot of singles until I feel like it's necessary and the right time. You know, I usually feel like when the right time comes for an album, I'll just drop one. But right now, I'm kind of just working on singles. So I guess I'm just here to promote myself. You know, Kvng Russ, my music on all platforms. Check it out. You know, Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, all that. But yeah, that's really it.
Oh shit! Well, I mean, bro, I really appreciate the conversation and you just pulling up, chopping it up with us for sure. this is gonna be a CTP classic for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, but I really
More to come,
appreciate
too.
you in general, like you just helping out. You're such a big part of Capture the People because you perform at our event. We shot some videos, and you're here now doing the interview. So
Yeah,
big shit. Like
I
really
that.
appreciate you,
for
man.
having me.
And y'all are definitely gonna see us here more. First, just wanted to shout out the Smoke Factory. My boy from Mo, he's from Lackawanna, New York, kind of where I'm from. Helped us out with getting a place just because in Georgia right now it's fucking brick. But yeah, if you guys live in Alpharetta and you guys want to come to a dope spot to either do hookah, hang out, buy some vapes, buy some wraps for y'all, just check out Smoke Factory, 8465 Holcomb Bridge Road. Talk to Mo, man. He's that man. But yeah.
Dope shit, yeah. But thank you guys so much for all the support. All his links and stuff are going to be found in the description below, as well as the Smoke Factory. Shout out them for letting us use their spot. Go ahead and tap in if you guys are bored and want to watch more episodes like this. But if not, just know that we're on Spotify. So thanks again, and we'll see you all in the next one.
Merch is out now.